Come back, everyone. So now we're going to talk about this word, commitment. Commitment. What's commitment? Commitment is doing the thing you said you was going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. Why is commitment so important? Because for you to achieve your goals and dreams, for you to discover your life purpose, you're going to require to be committed. Someone once said the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people were committed to their calling, whereas unsuccessful people were just interested. So the question I'm going to pose to you is, are you interested or are you committed? That's the difference. See, when you're committed to something, you're all in. When you're committed to something, you give your all. You don't leave anything on the line. So that's what I want you to start getting committed to whatever it is that you are doing. See, when you're committed, you say, I don't care what people say. I don't care what's going on in my life. I don't care what's going on around me. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z until I see it to the finish line. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z until I see it to fruition. So for you to be able to see those goals and dreams come to fruition, you have to be committed. You have to give it your all. Because if you're not committed, you're not going to see any results. So I want you to be committed to your goals and dreams. When it comes to commitment, it's why you say, I'm going to go around it, I'm going to go over it, I'm going to go underneath, and if all fails, I'm just going to go through it just like a steam train. Because you know what? That's where commitment comes in. See, when you're committed, that's where people come out of nowhere and support you. When you're committed, that's where synchronicities and serendipities begin happening that will absolutely astound you. When you're committed to your goals and dreams, nothing can stop you. Like someone said, the human soul is so strong that once you make a commitment, providence comes to you. All things come out of nowhere that you never thought were available, that will help you discover what it is that's within your heart of hearts. Once you're committed, you're all in. You're not just interested. You're not wishy-washy. You just go all in because you are committed. When you're committed, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. When you're committed, it doesn't matter how you feel. When you're committed, it doesn't matter if you haven't got the resources. Because guess what? Once you're committed, your subconscious mind will pick it and it will find a way. Synchronicities and serendipities begin happening that will absolutely astound you. But nothing is going to happen unless you're committed. When you're committed, you say, yes, I may not have the money. Yes, I may not have the resources. Yes, I may not have the skills. But guess what? My commitment is going to take me through whatever it is I'm doing. My commitment is going to take me through whatever I'm pursuing. Because I had someone say, when you're committed, it's like the obstacles disappear. When you're committed, it's like your body is all involved. You forget about your problems. When you're committed, everything else seems to give way. People come out of nowhere and start supporting you because they can see that you are so into what it is you're doing. So I want you to make a commitment to pursue your goals and dreams, irrespective of what's going on around you. I want you to make a commitment to pursue what's within your heart of hearts by realizing that once you commit, nothing can stop you. Once you commit, there's something inside you that wants to express itself, and nothing can stop you. It's like when you're committed, someone said, it's like you're possessed. You say, you know what? I'm going to see this goal and dream come to fruition. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. Because guess what? If it was easy, then everyone else would be doing it. If it was easy, then everyone else would be able to pursue that goal and dream. So realize that when you're committed, it's not going to be a walk in the park. When you're committed, things are going to be hard. But once you stay committed, eventually you'll see a breakthrough. But guess what? You won't see a breakthrough unless you commit. So what are some of the ways that you can start committing? The first one I want you to write down is excuses. Excuses. Get rid of excuses. Do you know the number one reason people don't pursue their goals and dreams? I want you to think in your life, yeah? Why did you fail? Why did you quit? Why didn't you see that goal and dream to fruition? There was a reason. There was an excuse. There was an excuse. Either you say to yourself, I don't have the money. I don't have the skills. I don't have the resources. My partner doesn't support me. I don't know where to start. It's never been done before. So that's why I want for you to put excuses on the side. Excuses are not going to take you from point A to point B. And that's why it all starts from. So for you to be committed to your goals and dreams, you have to put excuses to the side. Tactic number 2 on how to stay committed to your goals and dreams is, I want you to make a commitment that you are not going to quit. Make a commitment that you are not going to quit. Because most people, when things get hard, when obstacles turn up, guess what? They throw in the towel. They say, oh, I can't do this. They say, I don't see this coming to fruition. So I want you to make a commitment that you are not going to quit on your goals and dreams. Because once you make that commitment that you are going to pursue your goal until you see it to the finish line, then nothing will stop you. In fact, that means you're eliminating excuses. You've already made up that you are not going to quit. And like someone says, once you make up your mind to do something, nothing can stop you. So make a commitment that you are not going to quit. Like someone once said, once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over. In simple terms, once you stop pursuing your goals and dreams, you're going to go back to the status quo. What's the status quo? The status quo is what the masses are doing. The status quo is going back to your 9 to 5. And then you put your dream to the side. You borrow your dream. But I'm here to remind you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to support you that you can do your 9 to 5 while still pursuing your goal and dream. Because if you give up on your goal and dream, if you quit, you're never ever going to see it come to fruition. You're never ever going to see it come to manifestation. Third one is, I want you to take action through baby steps. Write that down. Taking action through baby steps. What are baby steps? Baby steps are tiny actions you do on a daily basis or on whatever time you've scheduled or days that without fail, you do the minimum. So let me ask you a question. What's the minimum amount of action that you can do on a daily basis or set days towards your goals and dreams? Let me share an example. So every Tuesday and Wednesday, or one of those days, is when I do my content, is when I do my shorts, is when I do my weekly YouTube video. So For me, it's a non-negotiable. So what's the non-negotiable you're going to set for yourself? It's just a small action that you're going to do daily that's going to help you to commit to your goals and dreams. What's that small action that you can take on a daily basis? And what I always tell people is it doesn't have to be something big. It can be something very tiny. If you're working on, let's say, losing weight, what's the minimum amount of time you can go to the gym? Is it 5 minutes? Is it 10 minutes? But you keep up to those 10 minutes if it's 3 or 5 days a week. Because this action, these small steps, these baby steps, that's what's going to build momentum. But again, you're not going to build momentum unless you take the first step. And that brings us back to the thing I said. You have to take the first step. If you don't take the first step, then guess what? You're not going to be able to move forward. If I want to move from here to the end of that room, unless I take it one step at a time, unless I take this first step, I'm going to stay in the same position I'm standing in. So for me to get from here to the end of that room, I have to take it one step at a time. So I want you to start taking those baby steps by taking it one step after another. One step after another. So those are the tactics I wanted to share with you when it comes to being committed to your goals and dreams. Let's have a recap. I want you to take away those excuses. Excuses will kill your goals and dreams. Excuses will keep you in the comfort zone. Excuses will destroy your dreams. 2, quitting is not an option. Say to yourself, I'm going to pursue this goal and dream until I see it to fruition. I'm going to pursue this goal and dream until I see it come to manifestation. I'm going to pursue this goal and dream until I feel like I have achieved it. So, quitting is not an option. Number 3 is the power of baby steps. What's that small amount of action that I can take on a daily basis that will move me closer to my goals and dreams? What's that small amount of action that I can take on a daily basis that's going to give me momentum? Because we all know once you get momentum, then it's a snowball effect. Those are the ways I wanted to share with you on how to stay committed to your goals and dreams. So write that word down, commitment. Commitment says, I don't care how I feel. I don't care how long it's going to take. I don't care what anyone else is saying. I don't care how hard it is. I'm pursuing this until I see it come to fruition. We'll take a break and we'll carry on.